planned on doing this yesterday, but by the time I got home it was too late to do it, and I would have been up all night trying to post it. I just realized I should try to do an update, and I checked, and the last one I did was the first of the month, and it's near the end of the month now, so I was holding off until yesterday because I was doing a tour of the new gym that Ryerson is building, where the old Maple Leaf Gardens used to be. I've been really having some issues. I guess I should mention that this posting again is mostly about accessibility. It really seems to be a thorn in my side, and frustration. The Y, about, I'd say a month, a little over a month ago, 2 months maybe, seemed to run out of keys to take the elevator to the other floors, and you need the key to get off and on those floors. So it's my workouts, the last two workouts were just more stress than they were worth. And I know I was there last time. I got there at 11:30 and didn't get out till 5:30 because it's a lot of waiting for them to pay somebody to come and take me up to a floor, and then when I get up to that floor, and if I want to get to another floor, there's usually nobody there on the second floor where the free weights are. So that means I have to go down to the basement, get them to pay somebody else to take me up to the ground floor so I can use the exercise bike and any of the machines that I might need to use while I'm there. And then if I want to stretch out, which I'm supposed to do, I need to either find somebody or go back down to the basement and get somebody to take me back up to the second floor so I can go to the stretching room to stretch out. So I haven't been to the gym now for a week, and we'll see how much muscle tissue will disappear, considering before I was working out, and my working out 3 times a day, I'm working out hard, 3 times a week, and working out really hard, and my blood results were still showing that my muscles were wasting. So I went to Ryerson to look at their new gym because it's going to be all on one floor, and I may be able to afford it. So I was hoping I'd have my answers. That's why I was waiting until yesterday to do an update, because I was hoping I'd have my answers. I went for a tour of the facility. The problem was the room I was interested in, the free weight room, is still under construction and we weren't allowed in, so I wasn't allowed to see the equipment, and I need to see the equipment first so I can tell whether it's equipment I can work out on or not. There's some equipment I can't work out on, like on at the Y there, when I'm doing my triceps, and I have use a little hand motion and you do the overhead pulley thing. There's only one machine I can use because it has something I can rest my back against. I can't. I need the support, otherwise I can't do it. So I'm trying to see if they have anything similar there, but it looks like now they're opening up between September 6th and September 9th. So I gotta wait till then to find out. So we'll see what happens with my muscle wasting then. Been very frustrated lately, actually hugely frustrated lately. My Dr. Ho, I think I broke my Dr. Ho device that sends the electric current to your muscles. I was frustrated one night, and Dr. Ho wasn't working like I thought it should, and out of frustration I threw him across the room, and he hasn't worked since. And yesterday I went down to the Eaton Center, and it's like 100 120 to 170 for a replacement. So it looks like I'm going to do without Dr. Ho for a while. So there's just a huge frustration in that, and just getting around places, still the feeling of isolation. I still feel like nobody wants to hang out with me because, you know, frankly, I'm going to slow them down, and there's a lot of places they won't be able to go to because I can't get into them. Dealing with buildings. I know I was at the Eaton Centre twice since I did my last posting, and buildings are really designed to look a certain way, and then I find the accessibility is thrown in as a last thought. So, as I mentioned before, I have to take about 2 or 3 elevators to get down to the food court level. So I went down there yesterday. The last time I was there, there was somebody on, a cop from Michigan who was complaining about Canada's gun laws, and I was telling somebody I know that it's a good thing we're not allowed to have guns, because there probably would have been another shooting at the Eaton Centre had I had a gun that day. And part of it is the inconsideration of people. I was heading towards elevator, which is all glass. It's a glass front, glass doors, glass side, glass front, so it's not like somebody can't see you coming. And I was heading towards that elevator, and some healthy woman goes rushing past me, gets on the elevator, and just stands there and stares at me while the doors close and the elevator takes off. And there's only one elevator, so you have to wait for it to go all the way to the top, come down, pick you up, and then take you back up again. So I was just very frustrated with that, and the amount of people who you're trying to get up a ramp, and they're completely healthy, and they're usually a mob of people all talking to each other, walking down them. And it happened to me yesterday on the sidewalk, a mob of people talking, walking towards me, and no effort at all to move. And I thought, where am I supposed to go? And also yesterday I was walking, and there was a mother with a little girl holding hands, but they had construction on the sidewalk, so they were completely stretched out, blocking the entire passageway, and they were making no effort to move for anybody heading the opposite direction, or for anybody who might want to get around them. So just little things like that have been bothering me. Sort of in a conundrum over one of my support groups. There's a support group I take part in every Thursday, and there's an issue going on there, and I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it. I don't like confrontation, and I don't like uncomfortable situations. I avoid them like the plague. So I'm kind of debating whether I should just sit back and tell them to put me on the list, and then maybe the next time they're open up for new participants, I can decide then whether I want to go back in as a new participant. I still got to figure that one out. As I said, it has me perplexed, and eats away a lot of my thinking time. I spend a lot of time thinking about this. Other than that, there's not a lot going on medically, because I'm not seeing any doctors or that right now. The only issue I have is this annoying flutter in front of my eye, which has been going on for about 2 or 3 months now, and I keep forgetting to mention it to my doctor, and I really should mention it to my doctor. It's just the one eye, and it sort of looks like if you have a hair or there's a small bug flapping really close to your eye, and you just get that blur and the motion of it, but you can't actually see what it is. But I'll throw water on my face, I'll wipe my face, I'll do everything, and it doesn't go away. It just stays there, and it's the one eye, and it's in the same spot all the time. So I need to get a referral, I guess, but I've yet to remember to call the doctor, and I gotta find out, because of the way billing works in this province, whether I need to book an appointment, go in, and then get him to write a referral, or whether he'll make a referral over the phone. So that's about it for now. I seem to be sort of just on hold, kind of worried about what my muscles are going to do until the 6th to the 9th, until I can start working out again. I really am hesitant about going back to the Y after my last 2 visits, because, as I said, it was more frustration than anything. The problem is I sort of liked going to the gym to help alleviate the isolation because of how isolated I am. But and at least at the Y, there's other guys my age, other pause guys, people I might meet, and I have a feeling at Ryerson it's going to be all students, and I'm going to lose that aspect of. But unless they can get this elevator situation under control. I've talked to the management twice. I've sent an email to the head office. I've yet to hear anything back, so that's why I'm just going ahead and trying to see if I can find another gym that I can afford. It's all on one floor that I don't have to worry about, and whose machines I can use. I was even trying to figure out if you can still buy universal weights, and if you could, how I may be able to rearrange my apartment, or what piece of furniture I may be able to throw out in order to set up one in my apartment so I can at least do some exercise there. But again, that will defeat the purpose then of getting out and